Hello guys. Welcome to Top Anime Sensei. This video is the part 8 of tournament final and the dungeon opening. So if you have not watched the previous parts, then please go check them. The links are in the description. And if you like the video, please subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. So without any further delay, let's start. And then, it hurt my head just listening. While Ramirez and the others were busy building the labyrinth, Ellen sent a bunch of cakes to them. They were experimental products made by Yoshida-san, which must have been delicious. As Ellen was sending the gifts, she became acquainted with the dryads, and through them, she managed to extract a bunch of information about the first floor. You can't blame me this time. It wasn't just me, even Mentor and Milam said it was fine. I was dumbfounded at this blatant act of bribery. I didn't expect her to become corrupted so quickly. Cabal's stones, those being bronze, silver and gold colors. The 3 different treasure chests contained different rewards, and there would only be bronze chests on the first floor. Inside these, you would have... Surely, their goal would be the golden chests, right? That's likely the case. However, golden chests will exclusively appear in boss rooms, which are found on every 10th floor. What does that mean? Let me put it this way. I'm sure that everyone already knows Gozer-sama, who's the guardian of the 50th floor of the dungeon. By that deduction, there are similar rooms on the 40th, 30th, 20th and 10th floors, guarded by a floor guardian. Only by defeating these strong foes, will you be able to open the golden chests. They are said to even have rare grade gear inside them. Murmiles explained while reading off the note that I had given him. Our goal this time was to advertise, so we had to utilize opportunities like this. Everyone has witnessed Gozer-san's ability. That strong man is awaiting fellow challengers. To those who are confident in your abilities, you should try to challenge him. There's one more thing. As everyone has seen, the floors are quite vast. I hope that people will be mentally prepared for a single walkthrough taking up several days, Murmiles answered, providing answers to Soka's doubts. I confirmed once more that there were only bronze chests on the first floor. Are you sure you haven't touched the contents of the treasure chests? That, you can rest assured. Okay then. After all, their method of progressing was almost a classic strategy. It would be great for promotion. Although I did mind the fact that Ellen's party was playing tricks, I might as well just let them have those trinkets as a reward. It was definitely foul play to have obtained a map as well as the trap locations, but I'd close one eye for them this time. I already knew that Ellen's party would be fine now. Time to check on Masayuki, who I had leaked information to. Oh. Okay, now this is epic. They are already entering the 4th floor. The team known as Shining is, as the name suggests, they're zipping through at the speed of light. Phew. How was that possible? They had only started the walkthrough less than 30 minutes ago, and they had somehow already gotten to the 4th floor. Masayuki's party must have intentionally stepped on fall traps and cheesed their way to the lower levels. As for the audience's reaction, Masayuki. This was a bit too ridiculous, but it was Masayuki's power. I figured that Masayuki must have been terribly pissed at me right now, thinking that the information I gave him was bogus. After reaching the 4th floor, monsters began to patrol the roads. Relying on an incomplete map, that was missing a bunch of fall traps, must have been frightening. I still prayed to myself that he would do his best. Let's check on the last guy, Kai. This man was sprinting through the labyrinth, making good use of his physical prowess. He kept on sprinting towards the stairs without ever getting lost. He appeared to be using magic or other means to gain knowledge of his surroundings. Answer: it is the effect of elemental magic map generation. So, you could also do that when you didn't have a map at hand. It seemed to be the type of magic used by Great Sage in the past. Magic like that could generate information about locations in his brain. That is, if he could cast the magic consistently. It seemed that not only was he skilled in the sword, he was also good with magic. I did inquire about him from Fuse, and it turned out that Kai was indeed the rare rank personnel. No wonder he had abilities like that. He was currently tearing through the 2nd floor and would be reaching the stairs soon. At this rate, it would take him another 2 hours before he reached the 5th floor. That was a lot faster than I expected. I never anticipated their progress to be so fast. There's something else that was bothering me, however. It was Kai's unusual expression. His mouth was twisted grotesquely, and his eyes were bloodshot. By the time he reached the 3rd floor, he hadn't shown any signs of slowing down either. But unlike the 1st and 2nd floors, he wasn't even skipping a single small room. He was checking for treasure chests. Or perhaps it was the opposite case. He seemed to know where the treasure chests were at and was able to find the rooms with treasure chests effortlessly. He was also only picking the silver chests. This guy. How's he doing that? I muttered to myself. Raphael Sensei didn't respond. Looked like even Sensei didn't know. I feel that this Kai guy has an especially strong desire. Is he perhaps the type that can even sniff out money? Ramirez commented coldly, while I understood somewhat. In any case, Kai was definitely not any ordinary person. What he did to Murmiles was also unpleasant, so if possible, I hoped that we wouldn't be dealing with such a character any longer. In this way, Kai's labyrinth strategy also made rapid headway. Another 2 hours had passed. Bassone's party discovered another hidden room. Basone Aniki. There's another room here as well. One of his companions discovered the door on accident. Could this be another trap? Basone asked, his face filled with doubts. Just now, they had been battling the trapped treasure chests filled with paralyzing toxin and sleeping gas. Oi, Ramirez. What's in the room of that treasure chest? If this continues, it won't have any good promotional effect. Even I am starting to feel sorry for them, so it's about time for them to get something good. Don't worry. It was because those challengers sucked. Although it's not fair for me to say so, I really didn't expect them to be that reckless. But that room has one monster and a silver chest. I don't remember what was in it, but they will definitely get something good this time. Fine, that should do it. I hope they will encounter at least something nice today. Ah. It's a trap again, there's even a monster in here. Tisk, how about we retreat for now? We can't, Basone. It's already onto us. It's a great bear. It won't be easy for us to escape. The two sides were already staring at each other, observing what sort of move they would be making. What is this? Only one monster appeared. There's no way you needed to panic like that. There was only a slim chance for a monster to already appear on the first floor, and there wouldn't be any strong ones on the second floor either. Yet this hidden room had a silver chest containing some quality reward. A strong monster was deployed to guard this chest. Yet it only had a great bear, a measly rank C monster. Bassone's team, with a combined strength of ranked B, could easily take care of them. Despite this, Bassone and Gomez were shocked upon seeing the great bear. Basone Aniki, there's a treasure chest there. It's silver. It may be trapped again, but all we can do now is fight. Alright everyone, get ready. Copy that. Let's go, let's go. It seemed that Bassone's six-man team finally made up their mind to fight. As they were staring at the great bear, the team carefully raised their weapons. I'll be the bait. You guys take the chance and attack. Bassone really had the composure of a leader. He decided to be a competent tank. He rushed into the room and shouted, diverting all of the great bear's attention to him. Bassone and the great bear confronted each other face to face. Oh. Bassone's party appears to be engaging a monster in battle. Their opponent is a great bear? I heard that one swing of its giant paw can easily take someone's life. I finally realized my mistake after hearing Sokka's explanation. Bassone and his men were, after all, professional adventurers. They didn't want any of their men to be injured. Even the slightest misstep could have cost them their lives, and so they would most definitely avoid fighting monsters that yielded no profit. Even though they didn't really need to worry about dying in there, it would take some time for people to actually accept such a mindset. With that in mind, perhaps I should re-evaluate how I've been trying to promote the labyrinth. And soon, the battle began. Bassone lunged forward to take on the great bear's attack. The only thing between him and the monster was a worn-out piece of leather armor. His great axe could land heavy chopping blows, yet it was not suitable to defend against a bear's claws. That's why Bassone had been using his round shield to deflect the great bear's paw. His companions, on the other hand, were covering for Bassone. To keep themselves safe, they were targeting the eyes and feet of the great bear when launching attacks. The magician named Gomez, meanwhile, launched the great magic spell Windslash to take its life. And it's at this moment that their battle to the death with the great bear concludes. An excellent fight. Indeed, their actions were very logical and devoid of unnecessary complications. That was the style of experienced fighters. As I listened to Sokka and Murmiles's broadcast, I mulled over the fight just now. Their teamwork was flawless. In the end, there were no casualties in Bassone's team, and they took around 5 minutes to take down the great bear. But I couldn't shake off the troubles as new problems started to emerge. Oi, I didn't expect them to fight so cautiously against an enemy far weaker than themselves. I was surprised too. But shouldn't that normally be the case? I suppose, although not having drawn a map is indicative of poor performance, we seem to have underestimated their abilities. That's true, maybe it will take 3 days just to break through the first floor alone. If that's the case, we should really think about quantifying the rations. I didn't expect our project to be disrupted by something like this. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys have not watched the previous parts, then please watch them. The links are in the description. And don't forget to like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates.